Good morning, Pinky. I think we're gonna have some piglets born today. Jingles is walking extremely slow, very, very slow. So I think she's in labor. She has not started building a nest yet. And usually the pigs build a nest. They start building a nest about an hour before they give birth. So she didn't build a nest yet. So I'm waiting for her to do that. I did give them more straw in their pens. I did move the one pen. It was right here, and it's always so muddy there. I don't know why. It's always wet and muddy. So I moved it, because I didn't want her having her babies in a wet pen. So now she can have her babies in that pen, or that pen. How are we doing today, Jingles? I can tell you don't feel good. Hi, Shrek, I know. How are you doing today? You want your food. She's walking very slow. I don't know, we'll see. And your belly looks very hangy today, too. We're definitely hanging low. I can tell you don't feel good, though. So I would say today or tomorrow. Oh, I know. I'm not paying attention to you. I'm so sorry. Poor baby. I'm definitely worried about her because this is our very first litter. Well, it's her very first litter all together, and it's our very first litter of piglets out of Shrek. So I have no idea how big these piglets are going to be. Never had a Kuni boar before, so I don't know how big the piglets are going to be. She is half Kuni, and she was pretty tiny. So we will see. I hope she doesn't have any trouble. Morning, boys. How's it going? Yous are hungry. I know. They're getting your food. They're getting your food.
Later.
Coming out to check on Jingles again. I had Michael check on her about an hour ago, and he said she was still walking around, but we will see how she's doing now. Hi, Pinky. Oh, I see she's in there. How's Jingles doing? There you are. No babies? No, it doesn't look like you're in labor. Hi, Shreky. Are you gonna be a daddy soon? Yeah. You could be a big old daddy. Yeah, I know. How you doing, Jingles? All right, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's the day. Is tomorrow the day? And then I say tomorrow's the day, and she won't have for another week. Hello, Earl. Hello, Earl. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look how fluffy you guys are. Oh, yous are so beautiful. Yous are wet again. I gotta clean yous out. Mommy peed on yous. Some days she's good. Some days she doesn't pee on them. And then other days, I have to clean them out in the morning and I have to clean them out in the evening because she just pees all over them. So it's really annoying. Rocky, you're so noisy. You're such a little pig. Look how chunky you are. You're a chunky boy. And I see the cows are making a mess of their new bale of hay. Little brats. But I did finally find somebody that will deliver hay. I'm so thankful. So we don't have to worry about hay this year. As long as everything works out, they said that they can deliver us hay. So that definitely takes a lot of worry away because I was really worried about what we were going to do about hay this winter because I know we're going to run out. Hello, Vinny. How you doing, buddy? I know, not like in the frozen mud. I know, baby. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. It's a good boy. I know. I know. He's a good boy. He's a noisy boy. You're very noisy, but very handsome. You're a very handsome buck. I still can't believe we got such a nice looking buck. And I make sure to give him these minerals every day. We give all the goats minerals, but I definitely make sure he gets them. You have to worry about billy goats getting kidney stones, and I do not want him to get kidney stones. They can get it from eating grain, eating too much grain, and they can get it from if you have hard water, which I know we have hard water. So I make sure he has these minerals. It has I forget what it is. I'd have to look at the bag. I think it's calcium. No, it's not calcium chloride. Look it up. Don't quote me on it. But I give him that so that he won't get kidney stones. To prevent kidney stones. I hope we never have to worry about him getting kidney stones. If anybody else has any other tips on how to keep your buck from getting kidney stones, leave it in the comments, because I would love to know other tricks and tips to get them to not get kidney stones, because that is one thing that worries me. I'm growing up on the farm. I've never seen a buck with kidney stones, but there's always a first for everything. And I'd like to prevent it as best I can. You girls are very noisy. Here you go. I'm really not looking forward to tomorrow at all. Tomorrow they are leaving us. So today is their last day with us. It's really sad. If you haven't seen our previous video or 2 videos back, they have CAE. Their test results came back positive for CAE, so they need to leave. CAE is like AIDS for goats. It's a really devastating disease, so that's why they are by themselves right now, and tomorrow they'll be leaving. So it's really sad, but just something we have to do. All right, I'll feed you guys, then I gotta go clean up your mess of hay. Man, you guys' bucket is heavy. Seriously. Okay, right there, 3 cows. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everybody tells me that I'm not feeding my cows enough. Oh, look, this is a 5-gallon bucket. Look at how full it is. 5-gallon bucket. It looks even fuller in real life. I mean, it's only that much away from the top. I give them this twice a day. Twice a day they get this bucket of food for 3 cows. That's a lot of food. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Plus, they get as much hay as they could possibly ever want to eat. They can eat as much hay as their heart desires throughout the day. So it is extremely annoying when people tell me constantly every single day that I don't feed my animals enough. Because that is not true. I do feed them enough. And seriously, every time another farmer comes to our farm, we always get compliments on how well our animals look and how good our cows look. And somebody did tell me that my cows do look fatter in real life than they do on camera. So I guess the camera adding 10 pounds does not work for cows. But we always get compliments on our animals when somebody comes to buy something or deliver hay. We've always gotten compliments on our cows. What do you think, Vinny? What do you think of these cows pulling hay all over the ground? They're a bunch of brats, aren't they? I know. I know. I would love to find a friend for Vinny so much. Like, I feel bad he's all by himself. He doesn't get along well with our other dogs. But I'd like to find him a new friend. Me and hubby have been talking about it. I don't know what we'll do right now. Things are a little crazy to be getting more animals. I'm really not interested in getting more animals, especially with baby coming. And sometimes new animals can bring on so much drama. I don't want that. Not right now. So I don't know. We might just wait until next summer, next spring to get another dog so he can have a friend. But I know it's just been really scary with the dogs of losing Sammy and almost losing Maxie. It's been really tough. Yeah, they really made a mess over here.
Yeah.
Messy, messy cows.
Yep.
Much better. They had a lot more on the ground on this side than on the other side. So tomorrow is Saturday and hubby will be home. So I would like to try to put a cattle panel on top of the hay and tie it down so they stop pulling that top layer off and went to the ground all the time. Will it work? I don't know. I'd like to try it though, because the cattle panel, they can get their noses through the holes and eat the hay, and we'll have to keep moving the hay down and moving the cattle panel down as they eat it. But I don't know what else to do, and I don't like how much they pull on the ground and waste. If anybody has any other suggestions, if you're a farmer and you have any other suggestions, something you do so that they don't waste as much hay, let me know, because I'd love to know what other people do. You just let it go on the ground, you clean it up. Do you use something so it doesn't waste as much? Because the heifers over here make a mess too. And pull it down. So it's a little annoying. Now to check and see how Jingles is doing. See if she's in labor or what she's doing, eating food. Because I know she's gonna have that baby soon. Hi, Belle. How you doing, Belle? Oh, Miss Ducky. Oh, I'm so sad. Did we lose Donald? I'm so sad, Ducky. You eating some chicken food? I'm pretty sure something ate Donald, because this is 2 days in a row now that Miss Ducky's all by herself. So I'm pretty sure something ate him. Which makes me so sad, because now she's all alone. And I don't know where I would get another duck to put with her. She's not really our duck. She's just a duck that wanders around. I wish we could like put her in with the chickens at night so I know she'd be safe, but we can't catch her or anything like that. Well, Jingles, I see you haven't had your babies. No babies, Jingles. And I see somebody dumped you guys' food on one pile. Seriously, look how much fatter he is than everybody else. He is such a tubbo. Shrek, you're such a tubby. Look at you. You're so tubby. He's a big boy. Is you a big boy? Here, guys, I got you more food so we can spread it out. There you go. Now you don't have to get attacked by Tubby over there. I have your food, ladies. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? I have your food. Hello, Adrian. Hello. You're very pretty. babies go? Oh my. What's going on with you? Hello, Stormy. Hello, Maxie. I'm so glad you're feeling so much better. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Max. Let me break your water. See if I think that one is broken. Yeah, that one is broken. Sorry, buddy. But I am amazed with how well Maxie did just the next morning after bringing him home from the animal hospital. In the hospital, he could barely walk. I mean, it was hard to get him up and walking. And then they told me, they gave him medication, and then they told me in the next morning that he should be better. By the next morning, he should be better. And he was so much better by next morning. Like, completely different dog. I mean, you can tell he's still slow. He's still a little sluggish, but he's so much better than he was. And they said that with Lyme's disease, he would eventually had kidney failure, and that would have killed him. So it's definitely good to know for the other dogs too. We need to get them some kind of collar that keeps the ticks off of them. So that is what we were doing. I'm so glad you're better. I was so afraid we were gonna lose you. I know. I was so scared. I'm sure you were scared too. And I have had a lot of comments about how to prevent a twisted stomach. So many people have said to raise the dog's dishes off the ground and put it like chest height. They said that it prevents a twisted stomach. But then I also had people telling me not to raise it off the ground, that raising it off the ground can actually cause a twisted stomach. So I looked it up, and online actually said that if you raise it off the ground, research shows that it can cause a twisted stomach. Or they said that there's not enough research, but they think that it causes a twisted stomach. So I'm really on the fence of what I want to do. Do I raise it? Do I leave it on the ground? Which way prevents a twisted stomach, or which way causes it? So right now I'm really on the fence of what I want to do. My vet is coming on Tuesday, and I'm going to ask her what she suggests, if she's heard any research on it. Because right now, I really don't know what to do. And I know I don't want to have a twisted stomach again. I don't want to go through that. But I just don't know what to do. Okay, that's all for tonight. I'm going to keep a close eye on Jiggles because I know she's going to have babies soon. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day, but she will have babies. So I will see you later.